Hey, what's up everyone? Danny and Alex. In this boxing tutorial, I'm going to show you guys the basic punching system we like to use. Basics for beginners, so check it out. Alright, so every boxing gym or boxing coaches are going to have their own numbering system. I have mine. It's the way I grew up training and I kept it simple. So basically it's the 1 to 4 combinations. Alright, so the number one is going to be the jab. That's the first punch I like to teach. That's the one we usually throw within most combinations. Most of them are going to start with your lead jab. All right. So in this case, Alex is in an orthodox stance. That means he's right-handed. So his lead jab is going to be his left. All right. So what I want to train first is always the distance. I want him to learn to not just throw the jab static from here, but close the distance. All right. Because when we're going to be fighting, we should be starting outside of fighting or punching range. All right, so if we're boxing, it's going to be the jab. If we're doing Muay Thai, it's going to be more like push kicks and kicks. All right, so I want him to be just outside that range. Outside the range simply means I can't punch him and he can't punch me from there. So he's going to need to close the distance by stepping in to throw his jab. All right, so we're going to train it this way. So first, the first punch, steps in and then steps right out. All right. And in this case, because we know we're going to throw only that lead hand, he's going to step in and step back without even moving his back foot. See? Boom, and then back. But he needs to step. Watch, if he doesn't step the lead foot, he won't reach. Now, if he steps it in, boom, now it touches the mitt. All right? So I'm going to meet him in. So here, boom. One more, boom. And again, boom. And that's the number one punch. Now, when we go to the number two punch, that's going to be our straight right hand. All right? The cross. So that's number two punch. Now we're going to throw the second combination, which is the 2, which is the 1-2 basically. So step in and step out. And step out. And now what I want Alex to do also is not just step in with his lead foot, but sometimes also train to step in with the back foot using his back leg to throw the cross. So he's going to step and then back out. Step and then back out. One more. And that's the second combinations, the 2. All right, so now combination number 3 is basically the third punch we learn is the left hook. So that's his left hook. That's the number 3 punch. So now we're going to throw it in a combination. But once again, always training to close the gap using his jab first. All right, so we go here, pam, 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 and then we're back out. Again, pam, 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 and then we step back out. Jab, cross, hook. That's number 3. One more, and back out. That's basic combo number 3. And now that brings us to the last one. All right, combo number 4. Now, like I said, a lot of different coaches are going to have different numbering system. Maybe a number 4 combo is going to be the uppercut. Sometimes it's going to be the right hook, or sometimes it's going to be the right body shot, depending on which gym you train. In our case, we like to keep it simple. So basically, it'd be like throwing the number 1, 2, 3, and back to number 2 again, but I'll call it combination number 4. All right, so it's jab, cross, hook, cross. All right, so we step it in, and again, and one more. Jab, cross, hook, cross. Now, every time you throw your jab, it's very important. Once again, we talked about closing the distance and bringing it back. We want to make sure if you freeze your jab, that we turn the punch using the big knuckles, that we have the elbow in straight line and the shoulder is up to protect our chin. Now, the rear hand is up also into position to throw the right hand. So if he throws the 1-2, see, same thing happens here. The left hand will protect. His shoulder is up. He rotates his lower body into the punch to transfer the body weight. When he throws the left hook, now, the left hook, sometimes we're going to lead on to pivoting the lead foot. As such, this would generate the power by transferring the body weight. Now, if you're doing boxing, this is great. If you're doing Muay Thai, it's also good. But sometimes we won't even twist completely. We're just going to dip the upper body and swing the hip into it. And the reason why you'll see us do this, it's not because we're doing an incorrect technique. It's because if we're doing straight up Muay Thai, he wants to be in position to be able to check my low kick. So watch if he throws a hook and he twists completely to the side and I threw a low kick, it's going to be way too long for him to come back into position and check my kick. So a lot of times when we do Muay Thai, straight Muay Thai, he's going to throw his left hook, but only whip the upper body into it so that way there he doesn't lose his stance with his lead leg. So that way there after the hook, boom, and then boom, right away can pick it up and check my lead or my rear leg low kick, okay? Now on the cross, like we said, always bring the shoulder back. So if you throw all of them together, jab, cross, or cross, 1, 2, 3, 4 in shadow, 1, 2, 3, and 4, you'll see that he's always rotating his hips and always turning the shoulder into his punch, all right? Super important stuff, guys. on the jab, cross, or cross. So basically what happens is when I teach students and they learn these basic 4 combinations, now it's super easy for me to add ons, right? To put some add-ons such as defensive techniques right after each punch, also doing some knees, some elbows, even kicks. All right, we just flow into combinations using mainly these 4 basic combos. All right, guys, so there you have it. Basic tutorial on the basic combinations that we use in boxing and Thai boxing. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave us a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you
in the next video.
Take care.